Welcome back, everybody. My name is Elias Estrada, and I'm one of the founders of SharkCast. SharkCast, at first, it was just a mere idea that came from the shower from my head. And honestly, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing because it came from just a thought of a head now to a whole platform, a whole channel, a whole community where we can all come on here to not only talk about things we like, but also express our voice, talk about the projects, and also anything that brings a value to our society. This past season, I've had the opportunity and the pleasure, and I'm very thankful for having the opportunity again to interview multiple students, to interview student leaders, entrepreneurs, and also some of the faculties from our campus. SharkCast has been a very memorable adventure. It's been honestly quite the journey with a lot of technical difficulties, starting up the channel, making my team. And again, I'm thankful for my team out there who without them, SharkCast would not be possible. SharkCast is a project led by around 15 students, and it takes a lot of time and work. And honestly, I'm very thankful for the team I have, very thankful for the team putting in the work, and including myself. I'm thankful for all of us for always showing up and being for SharkCast every day. Remember, guys, that SharkCast, just because we finished first season doesn't mean we'll have more coming up. So no worries. Throughout the summer and the fall, we'll be releasing much more episodes, and we have a lot more exciting things to come. So I would tell you guys, stay tuned and keep on swimming, Sharks.
How did you feel when you found out you first got nominated?
Oh man, I mean, because we knew the nomination day was November 7th, and I remember talking to my girlfriend now, and every single day, she would hear, "Oh, November 7th is coming. November 7th is coming." So I was so anxious. She was getting anxious, and everybody was anxious. We were scared, but at the end of the day, we realized that listen, whatever happens is. We made this album out of love, and if it gets nominated, that's great. And if it doesn't, we put in the work. So we were watching that live stream. We're all holding hands like this. My grandparents, my parents, my girlfriend, my brother, we're all holding hands like this really tightly together. When my dad made a brunch, and there was a bunch of food that nobody ate because everybody was so anxious. So we're all holding hands like this, and we're watching the TV, we're watching the live stream. And they get to my category, and they start announcing name, person 1, person 2. Person 3, and I'm like, oh shoot, there's only 5, so 2 more people, and that's it. My life could change forever. That's rushing through my head. On the 4th one, the album's name is a tribute to Benny Morena King Cole. So we heard it say a tre, and everybody jumped up. Everybody's like, oh my god, we actually did this. This is insane. What? We made it here. What? I'm jumping, I'm screaming, and then as we get up, my grandma falls on the floor, out of excitement. She's on the floor. She's cheering. She's like, yeah, she fell. Nobody really notices her. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, she fell. And then we kept celebrating.
And didn't help her pick her up?
No, my grandpa did.
Oh, okay,
No, we didn't leave her on the floor. No, come on. But the most beautiful thing about that day was, yes, we did get the nomination, and that was amazing. But we never knew how much influence music could have I never knew how much influence music could have until that day, because we had the family all holding hands together. We were all in this space, sharing the moment, locked in on the same thing. And I was crying. My grandfather was crying. And my grandfather's not a guy that cries. He doesn't cry. He's a very strong man. My father too, they're very strong. They share emotions, but they're very strong. They never cry. And seeing my grandfather cry tears of joy, and my father cry tears of joy, and my brother and my mom and everybody crying tears of joy, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, look at what we were able to accomplish. We were able to bring a family together so close. Imagine if we can share this with the world, how much we could bring different families together and different people together. And not just specific to jazz music, but in general, any music.
A lot of those administrators came and volunteered the first night.
Yeah.
They came and served food. They didn't care. We had deans serving food that first night.
Yeah.
After they worked a full day, they came to the hackathon and helped out. And that was great to see. And some of them came out on Sunday morning and Saturday morning.
And the night, in the middle of the night, they came. Yeah. They were knocking on the door in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And I remember, I'm like, who's that guy? And it was Dean. It was a Dean.
It was a Dean in Venezuela. He
showed
up at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
And I was like, what is he doing here?
Yeah.
Is this guy all right?
He's like, I'm here to volunteer. And we're like,
yeah.
I
thought it was an Uber driver at first. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was an Uber driver. I'm like, oh, I don't see the bag though. I'm like, and then it's like, the Dean. I'm like, oh, and then I open the door fully. I'm like,
yeah. So I think that showed the commitment that the campus had you know.
And what, I know you talked about budgeting earlier. What tool do you think students should use to help them budget? Because I know sometimes as students, we go through semesters and our money comes in. So how do you think we can manage that money throughout those long periods of time?
I recommend using your banking app, because your banking app has really good resources for budgeting, because it tells you pretty much what you waste monthly, and you can it pretty much divides it for you like in categories already. So for example, my category is divided between entertainment, food, gasoline, and other stuff, miscellaneous stuff. And you can just see the spending. For example, for the FBLA trip, I think I spent around $400, and half of that was just Uber. Ubering from place to place. So just use your banking app, and also keep a mental note, and like be disciplined, because if you don't have the discipline and you have the app, then you're just kind of like, it's not useful at all.
That $400 is not a necessary expense, by the way.
It is not, by the way.
If you're interested in going to the trip, that was the
breeze expense.
That was the breeze
That was just mine, because I spent a lot more than a lot of people.
There's also free budgeting templates and trackers online that you can find on TikTok or something like that.
And you can update it to make it your own.
Yeah, of course, on Excel.
You can make it nice and cute.
Yeah.
I also want to ask, because you guys didn't know each other before the honors college, correct?
No.
How was that? Because I think working with somebody that you, like, obviously you guys develop your friendship over the fall semester and coming into the spring. How was that, though? Because you guys didn't know each other for that long, and to work together is a lot.
I love this story. Okay, so we were in the cafeteria, and it was a huge group of the first years in the cafeteria, and we were just exchanging phone numbers to make a group chat. And I noticed that when Kaylin was typing in her phone number, it started off with 954. And then I was like, wait, I'm 954. Everyone usually has 786 or 305.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like, where are you from? And she goes, I'm from Broward. I'm like, me too. And then once we started asking more questions, we realized that we lived 5 minutes away from each other.
Yeah.
And
like I've never seen her before too. Like I'm like, I feel like we know everybody over there. Like we're in the same malls, and like nothing. Like I've never seen.
I wouldn't be surprised that like we were in the same store one day and we just didn't know each other.
Wow.
But yeah, like ever since that day, she just had the same drive as I did, and we were just very motivated in school.
Yeah. So. Definitely. Like we definitely got closer because like we wanted to study together and like go hang out, and like
ever since then, like we just became best friends. And some people think that we knew each other since high school, but no.
I definitely thought that. I thought you guys knew each other for a way longer time, but
Great. We just finished having a Pilates session by you, and it was intense, but it was amazing. And as someone who goes to the gym very often, it definitely worked a different type of muscle, and I had to have a lot of endurance and just tell myself, okay, keep going. And how does it feel like when you have to keep pushing people? Like, have you naturally been like that, or was it like, oh, I feel bad for this person, or you're just like, no, I don't feel bad?
I don't feel bad.
I think you enjoy making people suffer.
I do.
That's so funny.
I do. It makes me happy when they keep going. I'm like, yes, you got it. You can do this.
Oh my gosh, I was suffering out there. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When she wasn't looking, I was doing something. No,
yeah, I know. Every time I would look, you would start doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, like I've been to the gym many times, and I still go to the gym, but that's something else. I don't know. It works out like inside. It's like a workout inside of your body. While also, I don't know how to explain it, but
and also there's breaks in between sets. There's no breaks in Pilates.
Yeah, I was gonna say that in the gym you can take as long as, because no one's there like, you going, like, no.
Yeah.
In Pilates, like everybody's watching you.
Yeah, after every set in the gym, I like take 5 minutes to myself.
Yeah.
You're on your phone. You know what I mean? It's a little different.
It's totally different. Yeah.
I mean, you still take those 5 minutes when I'm not looking.
But yeah, I think it's so great to have just any type of discipline, especially when it's working out. I mean, working out just is good for you either way. And I just think that what you're doing, even at the end of the session, just actually thinking about what we just did and thanking ourselves for showing up and like being like, okay, wow, I did it. Like, that's an amazing feeling.
Yeah. And it's more mind than body.
Than body,
you just got to tell yourself you can do it, and you can do it.
And I know you guys are friends, so you guys definitely have a bunch of like funny moments throughout this project. You guys can just tell me one moment, one funny moment that you guys think was like, oh my gosh.
One funny moment?
Yeah.
Let me see a funny moment. Probably gonna have to cut this part of me thinking out because I'm trying to think.
Good thing.
I say our car rides. Definitely our car rides. Because, we had to go to the stores to get all of this stuff.
You guys would go all together?
Yeah, we're friends too, so we just normally did it. But when it came to, like, the clothes, we had to go out together to go get that. And we had to, like, separate in the store and figure out, okay, somebody get 0 to 3 months. Somebody get 6 to 9 months, this, that, right? Like I told you, we almost did skip colloquium too because we were tired. We were really, really tired. Like, the day was just long, but, like I said, how I said balancing, being a co-founder and this, that. Like, imagine you have work during the week, but you still have to find time to buy these clothes. So basically, we just decided, okay, we're all coming here on Thursday for colloquium. Let's just go after our class for colloquium. We were very, very hungry. Very hungry. And just around the corner from the store, there happened to be a Longhorn Steakhouse. They were like, the girls were like, Shirley, we should go to Longhorn Steakhouse. I'm like, no, we shouldn't. We have colloquium at 3. And it's like 3:15. I'm like, guys, we're going to be late. They're like, no, we need to go to the steakhouse. 3 against 1. I'm like, are y'all seriously trying to go to a steakhouse right now? Like, no, we're not going to the steakhouse. We are not. And we did not end up going because of me. Thank God.
Wow.
The voice of reason right there. I see you.
I'm like, we could not go. But besides that, there's generally always a funny moment with them. When we were storing items, when we went to my house, it was a funny moment because we were just talking about different stuff. All the car rides we took to go see the prices of different things because we had to go to many different stores to go find what's something that's like good quality but also doesn't cost like $50,000. So it was just a lot of funny moments, definitely.